Hi guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist, the channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up when you're done watching it. For those of you that subscribe to me over on Patreon, thank you so very, very much for your subscriptions. If anybody's interested, you can go to patreon.com and support the daily forecast and the other free content that I put up here by choosing a subscription. It lets me know that you value the work that I do, and I greatly appreciate all of those of you that do subscribe. Anybody that watches my videos, I am grateful for, but that's one way to support the channel if you're interested. So today is the forecast for Thursday, the 13th of August. It's not necessarily only for that day. It is just for those of you that regularly tune in, it's sort of the build of the readings and kind of what's going on. If you're seeing this on a day that's not the 13th, that's okay. It might be a message that you're in tune for or ready to hear. It is intended to be a message for the greater collective, for the highest good. Therefore, I don't believe those messages ever go either out of style or out of date. Oh, and here come the Bulldog Parade. Okay, I thought we were going to get away without having a lot of sniffling and snoring, but that's obviously a lie. Okay, so let's get into this and see what's going on. Let's see. We have that Three of Cups energy. It should be with us by this point. If we're not, from Sunday's reading, if we don't have it, then that's okay. But we should be feeling sort of a sense of gratitude, celebration, even if we choose to do so. Let's see what the card is today to couple with that. So we have the Ace of Swords. I love this. Didn't we have an Ace this week already? We had the Ace of Pentacles on Monday. There's a lot of heady energy this week. I feel like this, to me, is about rising up out of the sort of detritus or the craziness of our mind, maybe of our environment, getting a clear perception of things, or at least clear inspired thought around a certain idea. Can you not do that? Like, I'm on video right now, please? Thank you. Okay, so, sorry guys, she was just rolling around, like scratching her back leg on the floor and just making a lot of noise on the floor. So the Ace of Swords, to me, this crow is like rising up out of the mountains, out of the clouds, out of the chaos of what maybe we've been dealing with up until this point, and really getting some clarity around what needs to take place next. There could be inspired thought. Aces always bring a sort of out-of-the-box inspiration with them, I feel like. There is a victory wreath behind this crow, so all right, everybody's got to go out of this. I'm not doing animal parade this morning. Get out. Go. It's just too much right now. I'm trying to film the video. I don't want to deal with all the jumping animals. Okay, sorry. So, Ace of Swords, there we go. There's my clarity of mind. Just clear the room. Let them sit outside by the door. So to me, this is about getting clear on our thoughts, what it is we desire, what it is we want, and taking at least taking mental action or the thought action to start to put a plan into effect. I feel like these clouds clearing and these mountains in the background speak to this idea that maybe harder times are behind us and that opportunities are ahead of us. We're beginning to start to see those, and mentally we're beginning to start to sort of take action. When we look at this with this crow, he's kind of like flying onwards and upwards, right? There's sort of a speed and a direct, what's the word? Not directness, but like a intention to him, right? And so I like that he's sort of kind of shooting up into the air, ready to sort of move forward, and is using his mental kind of faculties, his mind, or we're using our minds, hopefully, to kind of clear away any doubt, any self-judgment, anything that kind of blocks us at the judgment of others and their perceptions of things. And I'm moving those out of the way and attaining this sort of precise clarity that comes with the Ace of Swords, right? So this is a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, instigating is not the word, but to me, I feel like this is like sort of a clicking point or a turning point where we start to look at things differently. We start to get excited about the possibilities. We start to see the opportunities for celebration. This is also that victory wreath too, which is also kind of ties into that kind of Three of Cups energy, because Three of Cups energy is more about appreciating our loved ones and celebrating in that way, coming together with people we love. But I feel like this is also sort of ideas that we love, situations that we love, creating more of that, and really like utilizing our mind to pinpoint that or to focus on those things and move towards them with sort of a speed. And this crow also feels sort of agile in a way, or nimble in a more mental capacity, right? So really being conscious of what we're thinking, how we're thinking, and opening that up to furthering our goals and how to get there. Okay. Now the next card. I'm not ready for you guys. Sorry, I didn't shuffle this deck while I was talking. The dogs threw me off this morning. So what else do I want to say about this card? I feel like this card is sort of really inspired. Keep on the lookout for what makes you feel excited today. As you're having, thoughts. If something gives you a giggle or a twinge in your stomach, go after that idea. I feel like with the Nine of Cups from yesterday, the Three of Cups is underpinning this. All of the cards that we've seen this week, there's opportunity here. This crow also rising up out of that, could be rising up out of that tower situation that we saw from the card 2 days ago. Okay? So trust that and move forward with it. Utilize the power of your mind as a tool because it's here to serve you. All right, I love this. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. He's beautiful. All right, so it's interesting that we have Star Ancestor and this crow is kind of shooting up into the sky to me, right? It's like maybe us connecting our mind with our higher, the higher sort of self or the soul, the Star Ancestor that resides within us, or the Star Ancestors that we may have outside of us, but they're around us, right? If we can communicate with these higher beings or with our higher self, we will attain this clearer thought that we see in this Ace of Swords, this inspired thinking, this opportunity to kind of change how we perceive things, how we're viewing things. When we do that, the clouds sort of clear. We see the sort of challenges in the past, which we see in this mountain range in the background, and we're able to kind of create a path. It may not be the easiest of paths, right? It maybe hasn't always been the easiest of paths, but we start to see that there is a destination or a outcome, an opportunity that we get to pursue, and we will pursue it with this like sort of renewed, inspired feeling. When we listen to this, it says, follow the voice of your soul. Allow that voice of your soul to sort of guide the mind, and those two just kind of pair up together and work together versus in opposition of one another. Right? Aligning them together and having them work together is really kind of the power in these two. I feel like this crow rising up and then this Star Ancestor staring us dead in the face, to me feels very determined. It feels very aware, these cards. So keeping those things in mind, those attributes of a determination and awareness, today would be a really good day to seek out those opportunities or those perceptions of things, really looking at things from a higher perspective, and filtering them through like the power of your own inspired thought. Does that make sense? So let's see what the grounding stone is. So this is on marble, and it's respect. I think this is about respect of our mind and our spirit, respecting ourselves enough to seek the clarity that we need or that we require so that we can move to better things. Respect for the sort of connection to the grand and greater scheme of life. Realizing that maybe some of our smaller thinking or more limiting thinking is not serving us, let alone anybody else in our lives. I feel like there's a much wider connection with this Star Ancestor card. I feel like we could be opening up to that mentally too and seeing a little bit of the bigger picture. And in doing that, we find more respect not only for the bigger picture, but for ourselves within it, our place within it, and those that are connected within it with us. Does that make sense? Remember, we want to meditate on the idea of everything that we're looking at this week. That Sunday stone is that stone of meditation. So taking this concept of respect, where does respect lie in your life? Where and how do you find respect for yourself and then for others, right? Do you need more of it? Can you, would you benefit from more of it? I also think that this is about like giving credit to yourself and your own capabilities and really believing that and living from those thoughts. That's that Ace of Swords, kind of lifting that crow up into the sky. All right, so let me read these cards to you really quick. One second. Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords brings dynamic, raw energy, and for those who have the mental and physical strength, it offers a power that will quickly break through any barrier. The Ace of Swords represents a time of ideas, problem solving, and quick-mindedness. Whether you are arguing for a cause or answering questions during a job interview, you will feel prepared to be able to project a sharp mental vision of your plan, articulating your position with passion and purpose. So, trust your mind by listening to your soul. Utilize the power of both of those to work together and respect all of it as you move forward today. Let's see here. Where is the ancestors? Star Ancestors 76. Okay. Follow the voice of your soul. Heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The Star Ancestor is a Native American term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people find a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this card represents. The Star Ancestor is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information, but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the awakening of an aspect of your soul. You're being drawn towards a road that will not only light you up, but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. So guys, I think that there's a definite opportunity here, especially with that Ace of Swords too. There's a clarity and a sense of purpose that we need to be paying attention to, and also respecting by not like denying it or letting it slip by. Does that make sense? We want to channel this energy today to kind of open up not only like opportunities within our mind, but also like connections with it, with our spirit, with our own personal spirit, between us and our spirit, our mind and our spirit, but also our connections to the greater picture, to the greater whole, right? To the universe, to the planet. How do we fit into the grand scheme of things, and where? Because we all do, right? We're all here, and it is all interconnected. So respecting that and reflecting on that and finding sort of the trust within that, and then operating from that place, I believe that that also helps to open up the mind to get this clarity. That is your forecast for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.